Hi everybody, in this video I'm going to walk you through how I want you to turn in files using Fusion360. So you can see over here I've got my four parts created, 4.2 part 1, 2, 3, and 4. They're sitting over here off to the side. It's a little bit counterintuitive. It's not going to make sense the first time that you do this, but after a few times you're going to walk through this and it's going to be really simple, okay? I have over here an untitled document. So I have a new part that I've started, a new design that I've started. Before I go any farther, I have to save this. If I don't save it first, it won't let me do the edits that I want to. So I'm going to name this 4.2 all parts. Okay, click save, and we can see it show up now in the list. So now that I have this saved, the next thing that I can do is this. I'm going to take part 1, I'm just going to drag it in. There we go, that looks good. Click OK. Zoom out just a little bit here so I can see a little bit more. I'm doing this without a mouse, so it's a little bit, there we go. I'm going to go to part 2, I'm going to drag it in. I'm just going to kind of line these in a grid so whenever it places the part, now I don't like how it's placed there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take it and I'm just going to move it kind of out of the way. Ooh, that's too far out. I should probably have a mouse before I do a video like this. So something like this, you know, I mean, get it in the general neighborhood. So that looks about right. Maybe a little bit farther up. There we go. Okay. Part 3. Now this one in particular, it swung it around. So I'm going to go ahead and flip this thing. I'm going to grab. Just come 180 degrees around. In fact, I'm just going to type in the number 180. Now I'm going to go ahead and move it off to the side, somewhere around here. So again, I'm just trying to make a little grid here where all 4 of these things are going to be easy to see when I'm placing them next to each other. Here's the 4th part, the cam. Take and just drag it right down here. So there you go. I got all 4 parts in one location. Click OK. And they're in one part file. So why did I do all this? Well, because whenever I come over here now, I can right click on the 4.2 all parts. Remember, that's already saved. And I'm going to share a public link. And when you do that, you can turn on the ability to share a public link by clicking the box. Give it a second to kind of run and do its thing. And now I have a hyperlink that's specific to me. So what I'm going to have you do then is whenever you go into Canvas in our class, I'm going to ask you to turn in this hyperlink. So you just copy it, you go to Canvas, you paste that hyperlink in, and I'll be able to view all of your work in an interactive environment, and I know that it's you. So that's a pretty cool little thing there. Again, so we created a new piece, a new design, we saved it first, and then after you save it, you're allowed to drag and drop parts in. That's the way that I'm going to have you turn in your work, at least for now, with Fusion 360.